Yeah, I look here. There's some things that need to get said that haven't been said that need to be said about some things dealing with people that I'm involved with. So, first things first, uh, I don't believe that people fall in love with colors. Uh, and I say that because we're all human and we're all stuck on this damn earth together, unfortunately. And I'm sure if one group of people could get rid of the other group of people, then we would probably just not exist. Unfortunately, in a world that is not perfect or correct or anything of that nature, we're stuck here. And we're stuck here with who we end up with as friends and lovers and things like that. Um, with that being said, before I say what I'm going to say and do what I'm about to do, I never entertain the idea of being with someone because they're black or because they're white. I mean, the reality is I'm Italian and very mixed. So, I mean, who am I to judge somebody else? You know what I mean? I met someone and she ain't necessarily of my persuasion, and I don't really give a fuck what anybody thinks. As y'all already know, I tell shit the way it is, and I don't sugarcoat nothing, and that's just what I'm doing right now. So just bear with me, and we'll get through this together, because it is what it is. Now, I don't believe in being in love with a person because of what they are, more so of who they are is what I'm concerned with. Now, if they white, black, yellow, Asian, or whatever, that don't matter to me, because that's not why I'm here, and I'm sure not here to please what other people think is correct about me or about anybody or whatever. I'm not with that racism crap. I mean, you like what you like and you end up with who you with. It's more or less about what makes you happy, not who you showing off for. And a lot of y'all are unhappy and showing off. I mean, let's just call it what it is. So instead of doing that, I've decided to be with somebody because the fact is they make me happy and they entertain me, and I'm a very difficult person to entertain, and I'm not an easy person to get along with, and things like that. It's going to take a very, very unique, special person to give two craps about me, because I am not normal by any means, and I can be quite difficult to deal with at times. Now, if you've never dealt with me, you wouldn't know that. But people that have dealt with me, that follow me, that I know follow me, know very well what I'm talking about. And, that's just the way I am. That's the way I've always been. And anybody who has the gonads enough to sit there and try to understand me deserves an award, because the reality is not too many people do understand me. As a matter of fact, I can say that she don't understand me either. But at least she tries, and trying is better than nothing. Now, me and her come from two different worlds. I don't come from her world, and she don't understand my world. And somehow or another, we still managed to pull this off. Now, I don't understand how it works, or if it's going to work long, or if it'll be forever. I don't know. But I know that right now, as we speak, it works just fine, and I ain't got no problem out of it. And I believe she's a wonderful person. Honestly, she's been there for being more than most of the women I've ever been with. Actually, all of them except for maybe one or two. So, with that being said, she's white. Get over it, because she's here to stay. And if you don't like it, unsubscribe and move the hell on. And I'm fine with that, Because I ain't gonna put up with nobody else's racism or what y'all think should be. And don't you give me that crap about I'm black and we ain't racist. That's bullshit. You know it. You know it just like I know it. You can call it what you want to call it. But once again, she white and she here to stay. As far as I can tell, unless something happens, then she can go ahead on too. And I don't care. She's sitting right here. Say hi.
Hi.
So that's just about the sum of it, and that's just about what it is. I figured I'd finally get her on video and make it happen. Seems to have taken long enough. Aside from that, we had an interesting interview today, and I don't know when it's going to be published, so I figured I'd go ahead and do this now before it was published. But yep, that's about the sum of things. And if you're still there and you still are subscribed and you're not a troll or a hater or anything like that, then like this video.
Do I get a name?
Do you get a name? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, I don't already put you on camera. Now you want a name. This is the woman with the cat olac. I call it that because she got these two cats rumbling around in here messing up everything. And she had a Cadillac when I met her. So she got to have some sort of soul because she had a Cadillac. Anyway. I don't know. What's your name, mystery woman?
Hi, my name is Jessie.
All right, so mystery woman's name is Jessie. Jessie with the cat olac. Well, she used to have a cat olac. Now we in the government van. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, so everybody say hi.
Hi.
For the third time. And yeah, but back to what I was saying before I was just rudely interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
If you like my videos and you're still there, like the video. If you don't like the video, like the video. And if you are watching but you haven't subscribed and you don't plan on subscribing, subscribe anyway, because why not? Why not? If you're that bigoted, you know what? No, screw that. If you aren't planning on subscribing because of what's going on here, screw you. Get a life. Move the hell on. I don't need your shit. Go ahead on. And yeah, on this channel here, I tell it like it is, and I put it very boldly and bluntly as I can, and I don't care if I offend anybody when I say what I got to say. And I'm sorry, but that's just how I am. And I don't believe in sugarcoating nothing to supply to the needs of those who want something different. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. And that's just some of how it is. So we've addressed the elephant in the room. Well, sorry to call you an elephant, but we've addressed the elephant in the room. And some of y'all don't like this world, and I can dig it, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Sometimes even entitled to their fact. But my reality right now is that this is what it's going to be, and you can either get with it or get out of the way. And if you got a problem with it, I don't know what to tell you, because I don't know who you are, and I'm pretty sure if you got anything to say, you're going to hide behind the damn screen instead of showing face. Now, I'll give you my address, and we can do this in person, but I'd prefer that you just move on with the rest of the trolls in your little world. And yeah, I don't understand why people can't just be happy for other people who are actually happy. I've never understood that, and it bothers me. So I'm happy for you regardless of whether you find us to be fine or not. And hopefully you find your way in life. Anyway, that's that for that. I did an interesting video with some interesting people earlier today, and I'm hoping that it gets published soon. I guess when it does, and I'll say what video it was. I don't know if it's alright to say it now or not. What do you think? Yeah, it's not alright yet. But just know that I did something very amusing today, and it's going to be on YouTube. I don't know when, hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, that's just something. See, I need a van like that one. See that Ford? I'm not really a Ford person when it comes to these, because those things burn worse gas. But I need a van like that one. That's really what I need. I ain't saying my van ain't cool, because I probably got the coolest thing on the road right now. But, you know, I wouldn't mind having something with a high top. Might fit my image a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's enough for that. I'll talk to y'all later.